One tweet just destroyed KSI's career. Well, actually that's a bit over-exaggerated. His career won't end from this, but he definitely took it upon himself to run his name down the mud. So how did KSI turn the entire internet against him? Well, in this video we will analyze his supposed beef with DanTDM and see how and why he lost so much respect within the community. It all started with his announced partnership with MrBeast and the release of Lunchly. I don't think I need to explain why partnering with MrBeast is a bad look right now, but for those two people that live under a rock, trust me, it's not a good look. As you know, KSI and Logan Paul released Prime energy drink 2 years ago, and that alone was quite controversial since Logan Paul is a known scammer that still hasn't resolved his crypto zoo scam. But nonetheless, the collab was a massive hit. Everyone wanted to try Prime and they shilled it everywhere. It got to the point that everyone was sick of hearing the word Prime and every kid and their mom has heard of it. So why does this matter? Well, their new partnership with MrBeast is a mixture of his Feastables lunchbox and Prime. Now, I bet they thought this would break the internet as it did with Prime, but it was instead met with a lot of backlash. And for obvious reasons. To put it lightly, it's shit with a shiny package. Let's take a look at what's inside. So in one serving of Lunchly pizza you have 360 calories with 15 grams of fat, 12 grams of sugar and only 12 grams of protein.
Light work, no
nutrients.
If you have no idea what any of that means, let me help you by comparing it to 100 grams of chicken breast. It has 165 calories with 3.6 grams of fat, 0 grams of sugar and 31 grams of protein. So you're probably better eating off liquid nitrogen. That is the reason KSI, Logan Paul and Mr. Boobs got called out Mr. Boobs got called out on Twitter by DanTDM. He pointed out how that collab is just to make money with no regard for the consumer. They see shiny packaging and don't understand micronutrients. I don't think a 9-year-old kid will grab this in Walmart and be like, "Oh, dear mother, this product is faulty. It appears that I cannot satiate my daily protein intake with this." And I mean, Dan just pointed out what everyone knew. His tweet stands on 591,000 views. 591? I don't think I've seen a bigger number on Twitter in my life. And has got a lot of community support in the comments. But now we've reached the funniest part of this whole thing. KSI's response. And I gotta give you like a disclaimer. This might just be the worst response to anything ever. Like, his response is the reason why the entire internet is dogpiling on him. I'll just let you see for yourself.
Jacksepticeye, you mess with DanTDM, you mess with YouTube. I mean, that's cringe.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their lives? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better! Do better!
So there's a couple of things that make no sense with this. First off, you have no right to call anyone cringe after you did this.
You don't want this as much as I do. You don't need this as much as I do. No pressure, Tommy. I'll see you soon.
And secondly, you're not getting backlash for starting a company that's based around food. No, you're framing it in that way to save face. Again, when you did Prime, people knew it was shit, but hey, it's an energy drink. You know what you're getting. But this is different. Also, I can't believe I have to explain to a multi-millionaire why partnering with a person who allegedly hired a registered sex offender and was close with them is a bad idea for business. But I don't see it that way because they're too consumed with greed. both him and Logan Paul. They probably thought that they're too big to fail, and that with MrBeast and that with MrBeast behind them, once the drama blows over, they will pretty much own YouTube when it comes to shilling shit. I mean, just KSI and Logan Paul alone had a lot of influence. Imagine what would happen if Mr. Beans was added into that mix. Now let's take a look at our final L take and see what Logan had to say.
Imagine being a motherfucker who's angry that we made this. Crackers, bro? You mad cause we made crackers?
This is what you're mad about?
Bruh. It's a turkey, real cheese, and cracker stack. And by the way, it's great. I mean, yes, we made nachos as well with queso, but I think if you're getting mad about nachos, that's a you problem. Oh, and the pizza. It's literally called the pizza. But same thing, like, you're mad about pizza? Like 500,000 favorites because we made pizza, crackers, and nachos?
Okay, let me just say, you gotta admire this man's dedication to shill. Like, this guy is a walking ad. First with Prime, now with this. He can't let a minute pass without talking about it. Amazing. So yes, 30 seconds into the video and he's already shilling it. Let's move on.
Where was the same energy when Ryan Trahan? Really sweet. Where was the same energy when FaZe Rug? Really sweet.
Hey, that is true. I don't remember anyone having a problem with Ryan or Rug when they released their candy. Just funny how that works.
I'm not seeing people going crazy towards them on Twitter. You know why? Because people just hate us.
That's it. People just hate us. And I've come to realize now in my adult life that hate really is just a feeling of one's own inadequacy. You're dissatisfied with your life, you're unhappy, you're angry because your wife left you, or you suck. You might as well go hate on a cracker stack.
He, of course, echoes Mr. Knowledge, Strength and Integrity's statement. Wonder what happened to the integrity part, by saying how boo-hoo, everyone hates us because we're just hated. It's not like our past has anything to do with that or our behavior.
No rat goes into my house not getting taken.
Like, honestly, do these people even take a second to look at their response? I can't believe that they would look at it and be like, yeah, nah, this is good response, let's upload that. Their editors must be absolutely terrified while editing the video, not knowing if they will go bankrupt after it goes up. Also, notice how he goes on to defend Prime in the Lunchables, saying it has no added sugar or caffeine, but completely skips over the actual food and what's in that. Because it's shit. Mr. Bungalow also gave a response, but it was via tweet. He probably doesn't need any more drama, to be fair, and his response took a route of, well, Lunchables are selling shit, so why can't we? Our shit is better packaged and has 1 more gram of protein, so it's better, and we just want to give you better food. Yeah, sure, man, you're doing this because you care about people and want to give them a healthier alternative than Lunchables. It's not because you want to squeeze every penny out of your young audiences, and in order to compete with Lunchables, you had to make it healthier and or cheaper. So, to wrap it all up, money. Subscribe.